Hello YouTube land, it's Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. I thought I'd pop in here real quick just to talk about a couple of items that I've made and a couple of items that I got. And I know that I'll be back here on June 1st or June 2nd for the winners of the Sprawl Cal. And I didn't want to make a huge video, so I figured I'd break it up into two. So today I'm going to talk to you about what I've made, what I've gotten, and then on June 1st, quite possibly June 2nd, I'm going to be coming back to announce the winners of the Cal. Okay, so you still have a little bit of time to submit something into the Cal. There's some amazing, amazing things in there now. All right, first thing that I made this. Let me see if I can stand up. Okay, so I made the large because what I wanted was, it's for modesty reasons. I didn't want, I mean, it's getting warmer and I wanted some sort of cover up, but that's very lacy. So you can still see my physique underneath, but it still, you know, covers up. You're not gonna see any rolls or anything. Anyway, I made this. Now I made the large. I think that might be a little too large. So I think maybe if I made the medium, it would have been even better. But I love it. And this is using the Red Heart Dreamy. So now I was looking through my magazines, and this was this magazine, the 123 Skein Crochet, and it's from November 2018. And I saw this pattern, okay? So I didn't make mine as long as hers, but I can always add to it if I wanted to. Anyway, this particular pattern uses the Dreamy. And I said, I got a bunch of Dreamy. I actually have a lot of it. I'm gonna make it out of that. And let me tell you, Dreamy, I mean, I don't know if you can see, it's very, very, very fuzzy. But it's very light. You'll have to excuse my dog. He sees someone outside. It's very, very light. So you just wear a tank top, but I'm actually wearing a long sleeve shirt, but you can wear a tank top and just throw this over top. Really, really easy. There were a couple of directions that I had some issues with that I had to read many times to understand what they were talking about. And the construction, actually I took a picture of it before I seamed it up, what it looks like, and here somewhere I'll put in that picture. I just laid it out on the floor so you see what the construction is, and then you fold it over and seam up. All you do is seam up here and along the arms, done. So it's really easy. The decreases are really easy, and the way that it's done, you can't even tell where the seam is. Like it's a great pattern. Like I said, I did have some issues, but I think that's more me not knowing commercial, or not being that good at reading commercial patterns. These are obviously commercial patterns. They're in a magazine. They're written slightly different than your independent designer. The independent designer have a tendency to explain things much more, whereas the magazines are making assumptions that you know what they're talking about. So whenever I'm doing a commercial pattern, I always struggle just a little bit more, and this was no different. So you just have to read over and over and over, you know. But anyway, I loved it. And as a matter of fact, I sent this picture to my daughter, and she's like, oh, I want one too. And I actually have more Dreamy, but in purple, which is her favorite color. So I'm definitely, and it's so easy. This literally, it took me maybe 3 evenings. So maybe 6 hours in total to make. I love it. I love it. And I'm actually gonna make another one, but using a different yarn to see what it comes out like. And I'll make the medium to see how that works. Yeah, and actually, which I might as well show you, my son went on vacation. I gave him some money, not a lot, to go into Hobby Lobby and get me some cotton. So he ended up getting me the sugar wheel cotton, but he got me the grays. And he got me 4 skeins of this, which is quite a bit actually. And this is 100% cotton. I'm actually thinking of making it out of this next. But then again, 4 skeins is about, each one is about 335 yards. So that's probably about 1,500 yards. I might save this for a sweater and find something else for the Lacy. Anyway, that's one of my acquisitions. Love this. I love this stuff, and we can't get it up here. Not at all. Anyway, so that's the first thing that I made. And then the other thing that I made a while ago, you all know this Loop It stuff. This was, this one is the Michaels brand. The Loops and Threads, Loops Boucle, or just Loops. Yeah. And it's for finger knitting. And Ruby Stedman put out a couple of patterns using this stuff. And then and I'm thinking, oh, I'm not gonna do it. And then I saw Jen from Jen's Crafty World, quite a few episodes back. She made a hat following Ruby Stedman. And I love both ladies, so I figured, okay, I'll give it a try. And they happened to be on clearance. And I made a hat. Now this literally took me less than an hour to make. And it's great for something different. If you don't want to knit, you don't want to crochet, you can absolutely finger knit this. This particular one, I used her measurements. It's a little big on me. I'll show it to you. It's a little big on me, and I even made it shorter than she did because I knew it was going to be way too long. Yeah, but I think it's a cute hat. It's very light. I don't know how else to say it. This yarn is very light, and you can't control the tension with this. So each loop is essentially a stitch, and that they've given you the tension. You can't, you can't move that. Not like I can, oh, I want the loops closer together. You can't do that. So the tension essentially is, oh, did I make a mistake here? Nope, that's where my join is. That's a good thing is there's no join. You can't see where I joined. But you can if you look really close right there. But let's turn that in the back. This is the front. Anyway, it's great. I think it's great. I think it's great for children. I think it's great because, sometimes when you have children, they have a difficult time with implements. So this is literally just your hands, and you just keep pulling one into the other one. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's great. I think it's great for, like I said, kids or you're at the cottage or at the beach or whatever, and you don't have any implements and you just kind of play around. I think it's great for that. But will I be doing this regularly? No. So anyway, but the good thing is that they're all on clearance now. So I think you can get like a skein of this for like $2 or $3, and you get lots of yarn. I mean, you can make I have one more of this. So I made a hat, and I got all this left over, and I have one more skein of this. So I might make a little cowl or maybe a short scarf or something just to use it up. So yeah, it's really, really quite easy, and yeah, but I wouldn't be replacing crochet or knit at all. Anyway, so those are the 2 things that I've done this week. I usually got you. By the way, you won't be seeing me as much during the summer because, I won't have things done, or as many things done, because it's gardening weather, it's cottage weather, it's enjoy the sunshine outside weather. So, okay, so now the other acquisition that I wanted to show you was, so I've heard so many people talk about this comfy cotton blend from Lion Brand, and I so wanted to try it. Everybody says it's so soft, and yeah, it's soft. I felt softer, but it's pretty soft. So I wanted to make a cardigan out of this. I've been watching Jeannie from On the Hook Crochet. If you're not watching her, you have to be. Like, I mean, I don't think she needs a shout out because I think she's at around 1,000 subscribers, but she is fabulous. She posts out many videos and they're all, you guys think I'm fast? Holy moly, that woman's fast. But not only that, she puts out very informative videos and it's all wearables. She is fantastic to watch. And she's got quite a few videos out now. That's what I've been doing, is I've been trying to binge watch hers. Anyway, she does wearables and she has so much great information. You got to watch her. Anyway, she's been doing, she did an item or two out of this stuff and she loved it. And I've seen other people use this stuff, so I wanted to get it. Problem is, we can't get this up here. At least I haven't been able to find it. Our Walmarts don't carry this. Yeah, so the only way for me to get a hold of this is order online. So I went on Line Brand's website and I did some calculations. Okay, so on Line Brand's website, it's $7.99 each. So I wanted to order 3 because each one is, by the way, this colorway is called Driftwood. Okay. And each one of these is 392 yards. Okay. So that's, let's say 400. I needed 3 just to make sure I have enough for a lightweight sweater. So anyway, I needed 3. So each one was $7.99 on their website. And then they're shipping to me. And then with the conversion, it would cost me, for 3 skeins, it would cost me $51.26 Canadian for 3 of these. And then they happen to have a sale, 40% off sale. So I did it again. And with the conversion and the shipping, it would cost $38.31 for 3 of these. Then I thought, I'm going to go on Amazon because I have Prime. So let's see what their cost is. And initially, when you look at it, it's $11.74 a skein Canadian. And I'm going, wow. But you have to consciously think that that's already been converted and there's no shipping. So I ordered 3 of these for $35.22. So even with their 40% off sale, Lion Brand couldn't, and it's coming from Lion Brand. It says Lion Brand, but it's being fulfilled by Amazon. So even, you know, with their 40% off code, Amazon still beat it by $3. $3 for the three skeins. So even at $35, I think that's a bit expensive for the 3 skeins. But since I can't get this yarn up here at all, and I really, really, really want to try, that was my only option. So I guess the moral of the story is do your research. Yes. So I'm quite happy I have this in my hands. Now I'm just looking for a nice crocheted cardigan to make. I want to start it right away, even though I have a gazillion whips. Oh, I can't remember who it was. I was just on surfing Instagram. I think it was yesterday. Pam Co, I think. And she put down all her whips out there. And she's like, Whipville. I'm like, Whipville? Ah, I love Whipville. Party there all the time. I have so many whips. And actually some of them are probably no longer whips. Some of them are just not going to finish because it got bored. Anyway, that's all I have. I'm at 14 minutes. I am thrilled that it's only that long, and hopefully everyone's having, today is going to be supposedly a fantastic day. It's too early in the morning to tell, but the Weather Network is telling me that it's going to be like 22 degrees. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. So that means it's going to be shorts and t-shirt and outside, and I'm going to have fun today. Anyway, I hope everyone else is enjoying their week, and we will be back in a few days with to do the draw for the Sprawl Cal. Yeah, anyway, have a great day, and we'll talk soon.